Hi there and welcome to another Midweek Memo. This last Sunday we had this stage behind me absolutely rammed full of people, wave after wave of them, as we had our consecration service. We were giving ourselves to the Lord for this year and praying specifically for each of our ministries. And it was moving just to see how full the stage was with volunteers in all the different areas of our ministry. Many were there. I know many couldn't make it on that particular occasion. There are many more who we weren't able to see, but nevertheless, it made the point so powerfully. The ministry that we do together here is a team game. It involves so many people, and that's why it's possible. The Apostle Paul said, "I always pray with joy in every prayer for you because of your partnership in the gospel from the beginning until now." The Apostle Paul knew of the Philippians and the many other churches that he worked with, but the thing that really made it work was that sense of partnership. The word for it in Greek is koinonia, a sort of common purpose that brought many people together into the service of the gospel. So now's a good moment to say again how grateful we are for all those who partner together to make our ministry happen. It's also a good moment to say that we're constantly looking for others who will join us in partnership. As a PCC, we met on Monday evening, and here are just some of the roles that we're looking to recruit help for. We need someone to oversee our centre bookings and administration, someone to take a lead on the main church fabric, someone to oversee our Rock Cafe refreshments, someone who can really get a grip on our volunteer coordination. There's a huge role there. We'd love another eco group member. We'd love a health and safety lead. We'd love someone who could coordinate some of the work going for grants that will help us finance some of the initiatives we take. And of course, when we talk about service, we don't just want to say, here are things that need to be done, who can help, but also what's the Lord calling you to do? It may be something that I haven't mentioned at all. What has the Lord put on your heart to serve him that means you might be able to join in partnership? Thank you to all of those who are already involved. An invitation to those of you who perhaps have not yet seen how you might get involved, and an appreciation for all you do week in, week out in partnership for the gospel. A few notices to share with you. First of all, this Sunday morning, we've got an all-age service as we continue our series in the Lord's Prayer, and it's going to be a service of Holy Communion. Now, usually our kids are out for that. On this occasion, they're going to be in, and we really want this family meal to be a meal for the whole family. So we're inviting families to come and participate in that. If you'd like some guidance as to whether your children would take communion or not, we want to put that firmly in the responsibility of parents. You get to decide if you feel that your kids are in a right place to understand what that means and be part of it. We would love them to come up. There'll also be an opportunity for families to come up and be prayed for, or indeed, of course, there's no compulsion to join in that particular part at all. You can continue to sit where you are. But we hope it'll be a wonderful expression of our unity together as a whole church. We are all included. Looking a little bit further ahead, we've got our February guide coming out. That'll be available from this Sunday. When you pick one up, you'll see various things in there. Just want to highlight a few. First of all, a series of talks on ancient prayer practices. This is a year of prayer. We've got so much to learn from the ancient Christians about how to pray, and we're going to be spending some time thinking about some of those ancient models, things like contemplative prayer or Lectio Divina, and much more besides. So do watch out for those. They're Wednesday evenings through Lent. We've also got our first discussion evening of the year in which we want to try to engage and wrestle with some challenging topics. This first one is going to be about whether we are too heavenly minded or not enough heavenly minded at all. Should Christians think more about eternity or more about the present? More information on that as well. And our women's breakfast, first one of the year, coming up on the 24th of February. Do look out for that and many other things in the February guide. Thanks for joining us.